Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just want to tell you, if you haven't checked it out yet, we're going on week number 5 on Loose Ends, which is me live at 8:30 every Tuesday night on our Patreon channel, talking all things Pete and Sebastian, taking phone calls from everybody, the people we're meeting, the people joining us. Sebastian's already hopped on 2 or 3 times, spent a lot of time with us, taking tons of calls. DJ Lou comes on every week. There's no commercials, which you guys love. There's music, which you guys love. There's lots of callers, lots of laughs. Tuesdays live at 8:30. Plus, you get all episodes of the Pete and Sebastian Show a day early, commercial free. And like I said, once a week live, Loose Ends. $5. Can't beat it. See you there. Back to the cast. All right, guys, this episode is sponsored by DraftKings. In a world of slot reels and blackjack deals comes the must-play event of the summer from DraftKings Casino, featuring nonstop action, an all-star cast of games, including A-lister Loki's Luck. This summer blockbuster is one you won't want to miss. Plus, new players can get $100 instantly in casino credits with just $1 wager. And all players get a blockbuster bonus every week. So sign up with code THECAST and grab your popcorn. It's showtime on DraftKings Casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, or in West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777. Or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility and other restrictions apply. New customers only. $1 wager to earn $100 in non-withdrawal casino credits that expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/blockbuster.
This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
All right, welcome to the Pete and Sebastian Show, back again, coming off something I hinted to on Loose Ends. I want to jump into my medical review.
Yeah. Let's get into it a little, dive into it a little deeper. Were you serious? Are you like really Go ahead.
So I just took, I'm taking medication. Apparently my... First and foremost, listen, I know where you're going. I got the same attitude. I'm predisposed to heart disease, genetically.
You keep saying that, but meanwhile, your dad is like, knock wood, doing great. Been around for a long time. The man has. He's outlived my dad by several years already, right? How old you, Pop?
My dad at 65 had Alfredo sauce extracted from his heart. Okay, so let's get that straight.
All right, I didn't know he had some hood work done underneath the hood between then and now. All right.
Yeah, he went in to give you a little history. He went in because he was switching insurance providers, and before he left his insurance, he decided to get like just a checkup and the whole thing done. He went in for a checkup and they said, you got 99% blockage in your widowmaker. You need to go into surgery immediately. My dad was a ticking time bomb.
Holy cow.
Okay?
Yeah.
My grandfather had his first heart attack at 58 years old. And he had 2 subsequent heart attacks after that. So man had 3 heart attacks in his life. My dad dodged a bullet. I'm on that path. All right?
Yeah. My dad had one too.
I have I have plaque. I have in my arteries. And now my body absorbs too much cholesterol. So given these markers, I am on one drug to kind of stop the absorption of so much cholesterol. Now, I have a team now of doctors. My goal in life is to live well into my 80s and have my kids not be changing my diapers during this time. We all want to live long, right?
Sure.
But we want to live, like I don't want to be propped up in the corner of the room at the wedding, and my kids check on me every once in a while, going, "You okay there?"
Right.
Okay. No, I don't want to be that guy.
Right. See, like I don't mind being in bed. Like generally speaking, most nights I like to be in bed by 9 at that age. Maybe with 2 naps during the day, each one for about half hour, 40. I don't mind that. But when I am awake, I want to be awake and hanging and with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like you're saying either. So,
yeah.
No one's wiping your ass. Don't worry about that. There's a beautiful, sweet young nurse just starting her career right now that'll be wiping your ass someday.
So the whole idea.
Your kids can wait in the other room.
Moving forward.
You come out with a nice fresh diaper on, kiss your kid on the forehead, all right? Go ahead. Sorry, bro.
No, listen, I come from a family where the older people were just like propped up.
Yeah.
And they're just, it's grandpa. Hey, I want to be like, hey, he's 88? Jesus, look at him dance. That's
You don't even dance now at 50. So, all right, man. You got to need a team. I hear you, bro. You got to need that team, man.
I need a team. I figure, you know what? You spend money on a car, it's a depreciating asset. Why wouldn't you spend money on your health? So that's the approach I've taken. Mm-hmm. Now, we get on a Zoom call. There's a guy who's a fucking lipid guru. Gets on the call, is going to explain lipids to me. Cholesterol, HDL, all these APO3, the whole thing. He goes, I'm going to dummy it down for you. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, 10 minutes into his presentation, I'm having flashbacks from college going, oh, wow, this is going to be a tough semester. You ever start like someone starts explaining something to you and you're like, this is why I'm a comedian?
For me, that's when I got to put something together, like my daughter's basketball hoop or the trampoline for the first time. I get like to the direction number 4 and I'm like, may as well be in Chinese. This ain't happening. Then you gotta go. You re-look at it a little later on, and you're like, all right, what nut? Okay. But at first, you're like, mind is exploding. So yeah. But even when he said, I'm gonna dumb it down for you. I want to be like, don't even nothing it for me. Just fix it. I don't need to know. Like when I get my car fixed, I don't lean over the hood with the fucking mechanic, and he goes, "Now I'm gonna loosen it. Just do it. Bring it back nice. Do that with my heart, right?" I mean, god damn, I not only that, I can't. What are you gonna do? Are you now a semi-lipid expert, bro?
Nowhere even close, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't even regurgitate what the hell he told me for an hour.
Right. Just probably made you more nervous. Especially when you use Widowmaker, right there. When you use Widowmaker, that's like shit is. We are at, what do they call it? DEFCON 5. We're using the word Widowmaker.
Yeah. You're basically telling me my wife is going to have to raise my kids alone.
Oh, man. And she already knew you were going to die 15 before her anyway because of the age gap. Now, what are we talking, 30? Oh, my God. She might not even remember you by the end of her life. Bro, if we can't laugh, you know what I'm saying, bro. Forget it. You're going for it. God, you're doing 80. You've always accomplished what you set out to do. You're doing 80.
Bro, you gotta laugh, because if you ain't laughing, you're crying.
Yeah, exactly. Right? It's probably good for the lipids.
So this guy gets done with his presentation.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you this last night, but if I did.
No, you did not. You did not. You just told us about your test, and you didn't even tell us about it. You just said you weren't happy with it.
High cholesterol, the whole thing, Never had it before. So he goes, Sebastian, now that you know kind of a comprehensive outlook of what's going on with you, you have any questions? I said, well, I don't have a question, but I tell you what, I'm going to be putting this number into my contact list. And I showed him the phone, and 911. Right?
Oh, God. This is like, now you used to tell your travel agent, let me see the hotel choices. Now you're like, let me see the hospital choices in Greece before we even get into the hotel choices. Okay?
Do you have a medevac off the island?
Oh,
this is
shit.
where I'm at. So, and then they had a good laugh about it, and I said, whenever you want to start your dumbed down version of the presentation, I'm all ears, because I said whatever the fuck you just told me, about penetrating the artery wall and how the triglycerides attach and this and that. I bro, over my head.
And this is hereditary. You could be eating salads every day and still have all this, right?
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. A beautiful word they used. We could arrest this.
Oh.
And have. I go, bro. You throw arrest in there. If you were arresting something that's happening inside my body, I feel like we're good for 113 years old.
That's it, man. Unless your lipid's got a good lawyer, you're getting healthy.
This episode is sponsored by Prolon. These days, a lot of people are learning about all the benefits of fasting, like weight loss, mental and physical performance, and gut health. But worry about the whole not eating part. Well, that's exactly why Prolon was created. Introducing Prolon, a revolutionary plant-based nutrition program that nourishes the body while making cells believe they're fasting. Researched and developed for decades at the University of Southern California Longevity Institute and backed by leading U.S. medical centers, Prolon helps promote healthy blood sugar, support cardiovascular health, and reduce abdominal fat. But Prolon isn't a diet. Prolon is a science based on Nobel Prize-winning discoveries in medicine. And this all starts with Prolon's 5-day program. Snacks, soups, and beverages, all designed to keep your body in a fasting state. It's unlike anything you've ever experienced. Now listen, I've tried Prolon with my wife. Both of us did a 5-day cleanse, and I gotta tell you, after day 2, I was a little angry, I was hungry, I needed some food, but I stuck to the plan, and I gotta tell you, day 4 and 5, I had an abundance of energy and felt like I lost at least 5 to 7 pounds. The inflammation was gone, my gut was gone, really, really reset my body and put me on a path to health and nutrition that I've never really been on before. And if I was going to start a nutrition program, Prolon exactly what I would use. It's convenience backed by Nobel Prize-winning science, and the stuff works, let's be honest. Right now, Prolon is offering the Pete and Sebastian Show listeners 15%. That is 15% off their 5-day nutrition program. Go to prolonlife.com/Pete. That's Prolon, Prolon, life.com/Pete for this special offer. That's prolonlife.com/Pete. You will not be sorry.
So, I love it, bro. You're knocking on death's door. You're picking up words, right? You might die tomorrow, and you're like, "Oh, arrest! I'm using it in that way. I'm using it in that way if I get out of here alive." Oh.
So then we dive into I did a DEXA scan, which is basically showing how much body fat you have, around your organs inside you, how your bone density is. Bro, I had no idea on bone density.
Yeah.
As you get older, you get brittle.
Yeah.
At 65, you fall down, shit could start breaking, right? So I guess my right femur there's no osteoporosis, but we're starting to see a little decline in bone density. Not much, but good to know.
Man.
I wasn't even thinking about bone density. Hey, it's not something that you even think. Like, I got a skeleton. It's going to be all right until I'm 90, right? No, this shit breaks.
That's right, man. Your femur is past its prime. Wow, man. Like if they dug you up, they'd go, this was an older gentleman. We could tell by the decaying femur. What the fuck? Yeah, bro, that's my prediction. I tell Jackie, that's how I see myself going out if I make it to my elder years, a fall. I see it. I trip on the sidewalk now and I barely catch myself. It's devastating, man. We shatter like porcelain, bro, like porcelain.
Yeah. So we went through, am I pre-diabetic? No, I'm not. Do you have high levels of this? Do you have high levels of that? What could we do? I need an omega-3 supplement, the whole thing. Going to get me on nutrition, get me on a workout plan. I basically have taken my health back because I've neglected it for, since about my father, I'd say 2 years. I haven't really been at optimal health just because I think I went down a rabbit hole with my injury. I couldn't really work out as hard as I wanted to, and then I'm like, if I'm not gonna work out, I might as well eat a pizza.
Yep,
so
that happens.
I fell off the tracks, and now I'm taking my health back into my own hands. And I got to tell you right now, I know I'm on day one, right? A beautiful workout. Oh, by the way, and this is gonna be embarrassing. I might have sleep apnea. Now, that means I have to go get tested for this. I might be wearing a mask. The bed. What you take? What you take?
That's rock
And
bottom.
your kids walk.
I mean, I told you my brother wears one. His wife says, "Good night, Darth Vader." I mean, you're gonna do separate rooms at that point? I mean, at night? Or would you expect to, just gotta sleep next to it? That? Bro, what is going on? Sleep apnea? That's like obese. That's what I associate with. Not really, but busting balls. I'm busting balls.
They give you this. They just give you this survey, right? To take to see if you maybe are a candidate for sleep apnea. Some of the questions they ask, they're like, "Do you fall asleep talking to people?" No. Have you ever fallen asleep in the middle of a conversation?
No, man. No. There's been some people I probably could have, but no, I haven't. That happens to you sometimes? Like,
no.
Oh, that's crazy.
But these are the questions.
That's lack of oxygen. My mom had that at the end. Like, because she can't get enough oxygen. So, like, before she went on oxygen, she'd be talking to you. Like, and then when they wake up, they don't even act like, oh, what did I miss? They just go, yeah. So, all right, so you don't have that. I do. I find myself lately, I'll hear myself breathing. Especially in the mic. I've done it. Last week I did it. I was like, I'm like, somebody die in here? So, and when you tell me things like this, we got the same, I'm actually older than you, but, same kind of physical background. So I'm like, am I a machine? I don't want to. Is that happening? What's going on? Do you really need this? You don't really need it.
Listen, I think I'm carrying a extra lbs. I could probably be about 15 to 20 pounds lighter. And I feel after I drop some of that weight, I will be a little bit more optimal in my sleep and in my daily life. But they asked, this is embarrassing. They're like, we need the measurement of the circumference of your neck. Oh, Jesus Christ. You mean to tell me that we're looking at neck size now to see if there's problems? I mean, I've never had to measure my neck for a medical purpose, bro.
Well, man, I remember my fattest days after college. My neck was thick, man. So, like, bro, 15 pounds. does not sound like apnea machine, neck measurements. I mean, that seems a bit.
My whole thing is,
drastic.
God forbid I got to go on this machine.
Yeah.
I can't have. First of all, I mean, it's, what am I going to do? In bed, I go, hold on, babe, I got to go put this on. And then she's like talking to me, and just to look over at me with the mask is divorce.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The minute you put that mask on and she gets out of bed at a time she normally wouldn't get out of bed, my thing would be like, well, she's calling a lawyer. Without a doubt. I mean, that's happening. But I know you too. I feel like you put that thing on, and then the next cast, you're going to come on, I want a mask, and then you're going to pause and go, I never slept so good, bro. So I don't know. Lana didn't even mind. She said I didn't move all night. She said, when I don't have it on, I'm tossing them. You never know. Appreciate the honesty. The cast listeners appreciate the honesty. It's a big thing to be told that you might need a breathing mask to get your body through the night. So how did it even come up? Like, did you say you're having trouble breathing? Are you waking yourself up at night because you can't breathe?
No, they're based on what I have told them about my health. They are suggesting that sleep could be an issue based on my sleep data.
Right.
Because I'm in bed, but I'm sleeping. Let's say I'm in bed for 7.5 hours, but I'm only sleeping 5 hours and 55 minutes, which means I'm up for north of an hour.
Right.
Me not really knowing it, but just like based on my sleep and how deep I get and whatnot. I got a lot of shit to measure my sleep. I have a mattress that measures it. I have a ring that measures it. So they could tell where I'm at in regards to my sleep. And then I did this survey, but they're also going to send a test over to see if I have any of this, which I feel once I get right, these things will fall off the chart of okay, he doesn't have sleep apnea because now he's sleeping and he's working out, and they all kind of like coincide with one another. So I feel good about it. And I think I might be getting up too early, bro. To be honest with you, I'm getting up at 4:30, 5 o'clock. And maybe I should be sleeping longer because I was trying to work out early and get it over with. Yeah. But I'm like, what am I killing myself over? I mean, the kids were getting up really early. That's why I was getting up early to see if I could beat them, get all my shit done, and then be available. But now, they're 7 and 5. They get up in the morning. Does Sadie come into your room in the morning, or is she old enough where she just gets up, goes downstairs, makes some cereal? She don't even bother you?
Exactly. I mean, we make a breakfast for school every morning, but on the weekends, she'll either wait for me to get up and make us something, or she'll pour a bowl of cereal. But no, she doesn't wake us up. She walks the dog. She totally self-reliant, big time. And it gets so much easier in that regard. You know what I mean? I hear you though, man, because but I do, we get up and then she goes I take her to school, then I come home, and that's when I usually try to work out. And then if I stretch, like my back person lady told me all these stretches I do, next thing you know, freaking 2 hours can go by. I literally have a pad up there, so if I think of someone I have to call while I'm working out, I write it down so I remember to call that. And then it's a big chunk of your day, but you just got to accept it's a big chunk of your day, man. You can't be getting up early. And I think what they're saying too, these machines, they're not as evasive anymore. And my brother, when he wears his now, he's like, dude, it blows it in. I sleep like a log. I think because you went to them and said, I want to get as healthy as possible. They're like, huge thing with getting healthy is getting the right amount of sleep and the right kind of sleep. And even though you lose the weight and you'll feel better, they still may want you to wear that for the optimal you. Like that guy now, you've seen that guy in the news who's trying to age backwards. He's got all that money. He probably sleeps with something to breathe, even though he don't need it, just because it gives you a deeper sleep.
Well, I know Tom Brady's. I believe said that they suggested this as well. It's like sleeping with tape on your mouth. Apparently, it pushes your tongue forward, so you don't kind of There's like a special sleep tape that you put over your mouth. Like, what are you going to give me, a ball gag next?
Oh, God,
sleep with you. Put duct tape over my mouth. I gotta go to bed. Come on. And then my daughter walks in and goes, "Hey, Daddy, time to get up." And I call, what am I? The guy in Silence of the Lambs?
I know, right? Yeah, come on. Where does it end, right? Yeah. It turns out if you put a vibrator up your ass, that also helps with breathe. Like, you never know when it's gonna end. Tom Brady with his. Does he sell his mouth tape? So but I do think you should, if they say to try the apnea machine. Yeah, and besides, let's be honest. We're at the age now. You get in bed with your wife, you either know something's going down or it's not. Like, my wife don't roll over in the middle of the night. I had a dream. I'm up now, baby. Let's make love. I'm like, okay, I gotta take this off. It's scheduled practically. Yeah. Like, This episode is sponsored by DraftKings. Everybody's talking about DraftKings, man. In a world of slot reels and blackjack deals comes the must-play event of the summer from DraftKings Casino, featuring nonstop action and an all-star cast of games, including A-lister Loki's Luck, and this summer blockbuster is one you won't want to miss. Plus, new players can get $100 instantly in casino credits. It's a lot of money with just $1 wager, and all players get a blockbuster bonus every week. So sign up with the code THECAST and grab your popcorn. It's showtime on DraftKings Casino. Gambling problem, guys? Well, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or if you're in West Virginia, go to visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available as well for problem gambling. Call 888-78-9777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly, man. 21 plus, physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. And void in Ontario. Eligibility and other restrictions apply. New customers only, okay? $1 wager to earn $100 in non-withdrawal casino credits that expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/blockbuster.
Listen, I don't normally get into sex life and shit like that.
I did. Yeah.
But let me tap dance around it a little bit. Happened the other night. 4:00. We were both up. Now, does that happen with a fucking mask? Where do I go? Hop on? And I got a mask on?
Maybe, why not? I mean, I'm sure it takes 2 seconds to take that thing off, Or
but like, that's not even like, it ruins the moment. Go, hey, you want and I fucking, God knows what's in the mask, pulling it off. It's got fucking saliva dripping off the thing. It's fuck it. I'd rather die in my sleep.
Is it this too? You got it on? And she goes, "You up? What? You up? Yeah." or you lean
over. Let me turn it off. I can't hear shit.
Oh my God! But, I don't know, bro.
But I'm worried about my kids coming in the morning and Daddy's wearing a mask, and I know my daughter's gonna go, "Daddy, what's wrong with you?" I feel like if I saw my dad wearing a mask to go to sleep, all of his superpowers would be gone.
Yeah. Well, you got a good point there, but and they do that. Your kids are still at the age where they come in the morning.
Yeah, like today,
my
she
daughter
came in and I jumped on the bed, Daddy, and it's like, in a way, I'm like, I'm so happy that she's in there with me because I know that those days are fleeting, and that's not going to be the case maybe in a couple of years.
Yeah.
But also, I'm thinking, man, I got to get some Z's here. I just went out on a night patrol with LAPD last night. You gotta, I gotta sleep.
Right. And once you're up, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. There's no the days of waking up and going back to bed done. As soon as I'm up. There's no okay, I'm gonna get back into it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to, and I got to tell of course I'm gonna tell my parents. Now, let me ask you something. God rest your parents' soul. But if you were on any type of heart medication, diabetic, would you relay the medication that you were taking to your parents, or do you believe that medication is something private and not everybody should know that Pete Correale is taking a statin to help him live? What's your take?
I wouldn't share that with my parents. I mean, I told them about hip replacement because that's a surgery, but I would never tell my parents any kind of medication I'm on. I would tell the cast listeners before I tell my parents, and they'd probably hear it. But I'm not like, I wasn't like that. You got a different kind of relationship with your mom than I have with my mom. You know, I mean, I love my mom, but like not like what?
No, I feel like there's an obligation that I have to tell my parents I'm taking a drug, right? Because I feel like if they found out through another source, I mean, I'm telling people on the cast that I'm on it, but like, if my mom listened to this and then found out, she'd call me and go, "What? They're taking a thing? What? How come you didn't tell me?" Like,
right.
I feel like taking a drug as a son is the same as telling your parents that it's a boy. You know, like,
Right.
It's the same thing. Letting them know that the child was born.
Do you feel like they almost have a right to know because you're their creation? So therefore, the rest of your living life, they have a right to know how their product is doing, like what it's on to survive. What's because they truly because they made you like you're their creation. I don't know. That's one way of looking at it, maybe.
Well,
or do you just want mommy to share the worry with me?
Because
you're forgetting if something happened to you, your wife could then fill them in. Yes, he was on a drug to keep him alive. It obviously didn't work. Now you know. See you Sunday. Oh God, bro, come on, it's not even funny. We're doing too many jokes. We're doing too many. Going to the well too many times, bro.
Did you know the drugs your parents were on?
Yes, my dad, but only because I needed floss and I didn't know where it was, and I opened up one drawer and went, Jesus, it's a pharmacy in here. Oh, before that, I was like, wow, this guy's hanging in there pretty good. Till I went to look for floss, and then I'm like, oh, God, he's on everything under the sun. I think some of it was in Chinese, bro. I think he was getting it in the black market. I don't even know what the fuck. But he didn't want me to know, and I didn't want to know. Should have brought my own floss. What about you? Did your dad tell you everything he's on?
Bro, he wants me to know, just in case I need to get a refill. Bro, they want Italian parents want to tell you every ache and pain they got. Right? They want you to know how much they're suffering on a daily basis. So like I'll be on the phone with my dad and an alarm will go off, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I gotta take my blood pressure medication. And if he misses a day, he thinks it's it. He's gonna die.
Oh man,
he gets so nervous. I gotta take my blood pressure. I go, hey, it's a fucking one day. It's okay. It's in the system. I'm sure there's you're gonna be all right.
Oh,
so.
Man.
I feel like I gotta go tell my mom, right, that I'm on this medication. Now she's gonna question it, right? What the fuck you doing? You don't need that. You're 50. I'm gonna get this whole shit, right?
Yeah.
Anything I'm doing that's trying to better my health, my parents are completely against.
Right.
What the fuck you getting massage for? Like, that's all I hear.
Yeah.
Massage? Your father didn't have a massage his whole life. And look at him. I go, yeah, look at him. He's fucking looking at the floor. His back is so bent out. So my parents are not the parents to tell this shit to.
Yeah.
But I have to, just because I feel like they kind of need to know.
And they're wise. They've been around. So, sometimes when they tell you this too, because isn't the old saying, what's going to be next? The doctor gets that one down, then he's going to get another one down to counteract the side effects of the one you're already doing. And before you know it, you're like, our dads with a stack of pills on vacation going, oh, shit, I forgot to take my blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. What about just like, cardio, no carbs, like you could easily be like, Paul Rudd's body. Look at Paul Rudd in a bathing suit. Make that your goal, Paul Rudd. And that's it. Just shed it, bro. No more pasta. You got to give it up. Arrest
I agree.
pasta.
I agree. That is also a component of getting in optimal shape. Obviously, nutrition, physical fitness, sleep quality, mental health, a lot of this shit, right? Stress, getting it all under control. I'm in the process of doing so, and I'm hitting all these different markers in regards to optimizing full-blown health. So I agree. I'm going to be losing the weight. I'm going to be managing what I eat. They said I'm overnourished, bro, which I love that word, that terminology. Like, I said, so I'm fat, right? Yeah, you're overnourished. You're eating too much.
I thought that meant like you're taking like you're eating so many healthy foods. You have more. Oh, so that's saying, yeah. My whole town's overnourished. I love it.
The United States is overnourished, bro.
Yeah.
We got too much food here.
Omaha Steaks, baby. Part of my 4th of July. I already got the burgers packed, and my wife's got a little chicken in there. She even said, don't bring too much. We're not going to share this with the other people we're hanging with. This meat is too good. It's freaking Omaha. It's the best. And summer's in full swing. And you know what that means. Temperatures are hot, grills are hot, and the deals are hotter than fire at Omaha Steaks. That's right, baby. America's original butcher is heating up the summer with blazing hot deals on mouth-watering grilling favorites, guaranteed to tantalize your taste buds. For a limited time, you can get scorching savings on legendary flavor during the Hotter Than Fire sale at omahasteaks.com. Every package is carefully curated by the flavor experts at Omaha Steaks to deliver an exceptional experience, and they start at just $99. Plus, as a bonus to our listeners, get an extra $10 off with the promo code THECAST at checkout. From exquisite steaks to legendary burgers, premium pork to air-chilled chicken, Omaha Steaks is guaranteed to make your summer worth savoring. Shop the Hotter Than Fire sale today and get exclusive savings on mouth-watering packages starting at just $99. Plus, get an extra $10 off with the promo code THECAST at checkout. This offer is only available for a limited time, and you're not going to want to miss it. So shop today before these deals go up in smoke. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code THECAST at checkout. Omaha Steaks, man, I'm telling you, all that right aside, just great meat. Just great meat. When we get to be our age, though, man, it is unbelievable how if I can just lay off the late night snacks, the morning I'm a little thinner, like I flatter in the stomach. But I goddamn, I could bang out 7 cookies like that. Just boom. Just putting one down, sipping some milk, letting it all mix in my mouth. Oh man. If I was going to kill myself,
the only guy I know.
Yeah. If I was going to kill myself, I would just eat cookies till I die. What?
Only guy I know that's drinking milk. Only guy I know.
Really? Well, organic
Not
milk.
even only guy. I don't give a fuck what it is. Only adult person I know that has a glass of milk with his cookie.
Oh, yeah, damn right I do. And then sometimes I'll just chug the cold milk right out of the carton, bro. You don't think Stallone is still drinking milk? Let's get the legend on the cast. I guarantee you Stallone is still drinking some kind of milk. You don't, bro, that's why your femur is hollowed out like a fucking piece of driftwood. Because you don't have any goddamn milk, bro. You could probably float, bro. You don't even have to learn how to swim now. Your whole body you just float. No milk? What do you get? Where you getting your calcium?
Listen, I haven't had milk. I have almond milk with my coffee, but bro, I can't have any type of dairy. I'll be shitting the bed. That's another story. It's a whole other thing. I can't. I'm intolerant when it comes to that. So dairy for me is a no-go.
All right.
But we're on pace here. I think we got on the health horse, and I'm riding this shit into 2025 in a big way.
Let's see it, man. Let's see it.
Some goals.
All right.
We'll see. I gotta ask Patrick. Patrick, you look like a type of guy that might have a sleep apnea. Do you have any mask that you wear, anything like that? No. Okay. So Patrick maybe got other problems, but I wanted to just lay it out to see if he was relating to any of the sleep problems, because everybody I know is wearing a fucking mask.
Can we see a visual of one? Can Patrick pull up maybe the most expensive?
Pull up an apnea mask.
The most expensive one, because that's what you would be getting. So the most expensive.
Bro.
What? Well,
is
there a BMW sleep apnea mask?
That's exactly where I was going. A stylish leather. Something that maybe has a well-fitted matte leather straps, beautiful, says Gucci on the side, something nice. Everybody's got one.
If I had to guess, does Dyson make a mask? Oh.
A Dyson sleep. Here, get this guy with the mask laying down with the black straps. Yeah, that one.
Oh,
see, this thing looks like something out of.
Oh my God!
What's that movie where they're in the desert with the
Batman, right?
Dune, or the other one with the beautiful actress. God damn it, Mad Max. That's something out of Mad Max, bro. If I get up to go to take a piss and I come back, I look like, oh God. My wife turns to me and I'm wearing that.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment in Studio City, living alone.
Nobody
There's no way, bro.
Nobody is tapping that at 4 a.m. going, want to fool around. No. No one is going to say that to that.
Look at that. Bro. This is
my God.
Bro, this is death. This is what death looks like alive.
Oh, wait, see the blue thing with the bald guy? That's what I'm talking about. That's what is that a real? Does that blow air into his nose?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I don't know. I'd rather have the mask, to be honest with you.
Oh my God, bro, the mask. You're right. You have to lock the door. You have to lock the door, because if your kids see you in that mask, they're gonna think that you're dying soon.
Yeah, I feel like Daddy loses his superpowers after. Okay, here's the tape, bro. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Yep. That's where I'm headed.
What is that?
Wake up.
Oh, how does that work? It makes the tongue not come out, or it makes the tongue not be able to go?
I don't know the science. Look at they act like it's fun. Like both of you are wearing it. They're like, yeah, that's really gonna happen. Two people cuddling with duct tape on their fucking. Come on, bro.
I know. By the way, this shit. Do you need their special tape, or can you just use any athletic tape that you may have around the house? Right.
No, it's a special tape with a slit in the mouth so you could breathe properly. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might try it just for the hell of it. So maybe we could get them as a sponsor. Bro, I don't see why Sleep Tape ain't contacting me at this point.
Oh, man. Oh, because you're a loose cannon. You could put this stuff on next cast. How was it? Forget it. It's a scam. It's a scam. You could take a piece of tape, slice out there. I mean, Jesus. Poor Solar Recovery. We did a whole bit on them, and I still haven't been able to do it play it on the air, because you didn't say nice things about them, bro. It's a wonderful product. I don't even get paid for it, folks. Don't deny yourself. Summertime is here. Get citrused up. Solar Recovery.
I do have to tell you. Let me tell you something. From where I'm standing, and I don't know if this is planned or what you're doing over there, but you do have a beautiful glow coming out of you right now. And I don't know if you've been working on the tan, what are you using?
Bro, it's actually terrible. We had a heat wave here, and one day I went out on the lake with Sadie. We took a raft, and I had a great idea because the lake can get a little not clean with the dirty seaweed. So I have a big 3-man raft, and we took it out with a friend about, I don't know, maybe like 15 feet out. It was glass. And then I brought rope, and I drop anchor so it don't move, and we just jump in. And I had a stand-up paddleboard, so I wasn't on with them, and we just jump in, jump out. And then the next day it was 91, and I went to our pool beach club thing with Jackie. And at the end of the day at the beach club, 91 all day, and I go to Jackie, Jesus, I didn't even put sunscreen on. That's a little cocky. And she was like, well, everyone was in and out of the pool, wasn't staying on any of us anyway. It was coming off constantly. So this is just all irresponsible, good old-fashioned sunlight hitting the Italian skin, doing its thing. Sadie's like, Dad, you're getting burnt. I'm like, no, I'm not. By morning, this will be beautiful.
See, that's the I got the same thing. I was in the pool this weekend over here, and my wife is like, hey, put the sunscreen on, you're gonna get burnt. If you're not Italian, you just don't know what the body could absorb when it comes to sunlight, right? And they get nervous because they don't have this olive complexion that we have. And I feel that, I don't know, I feel like everybody else that's out in the summer is at a disadvantage when it comes to tanning.
Yeah, no. Bro, I hate to say this, but me and Sadie were talking about it the other day. Me and Italian, like if you're a young lady and you're looking for a man, if you go Italian, there's just so many, you can have so much fun and such a wonderful life with the Italian man. But the problem is it's probably not going to be long. It's like we're like a good movie that you wish lasts longer. You're like, God damn, that was a good movie. Damn it. We're a lot of fun. We don't need sunscreen. We're always eating good food, laughing, getting deep tans in the summer. We usually don't make it past 75. But boy, it's a fun 75. So, and it's just another perk, bro. Like, honestly, 91, my dad never used sunscreen. He's like, that ain't going to put me down. Something else will, but that ain't going to be it. How about your dad? I just don't see your dad going, who's got the Capitan 50? I just don't see your dad saying that.
Nah. I don't know what the fuck happened to his skin. I don't know. He looks like a mummy at the pool, bro. He don't even rub the sunscreen in. He's at the point now where he just puts it on one swipe and it's just light. Everything's white.
Right. Wow, man. If your dad from Sicily's putting on sunscreen, I gotta stop putting it on.
No, I do too. I think sunscreen definitely. I want to put a sunscreen on, protects me, but lets a little bit of sun in just to give the skin just a taste.
Yeah, but I've done that. Yeah, you ever go with like a certain level of protection, and then you come
hold on, bro. Your fucking your right arm is glowing, bro. Your right arm, the forearm. No, yeah.
Oh, and the light.
Is that his left arm?
Yeah, this is my left arm. Yeah.
Oh, okay, your left arm. Well, put it back down again the way it was. Oh, right, bro, the striations and the vascularity with the tan, unheard of. And you don't see this. I'm telling you don't see a lot of people getting the undercarriage. The undercarriage is tan, bro.
Oh, man. Well, I went to Sadie's baseball game the other day. And I with Jackie, and then I come upstairs to Jackie. I take my shirt off. I go, "You ready to be grossed out?" I had the white, the farmer's tan, the white trash, from the T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
So the next day, all day, I was working around the yard, front and back of the house. I had to go with shirt off just to even it all out. So anyway, we're getting off. What were we talking about? We're getting off kilter here because
no, I want to go a step further off the beaten path here. Talking about sports, Caruso has taken up basketball in a big way. Got a little basketball hoop out front, nothing like professional, just one of those like playground baskets. I'm playing them, right? I'm playing with a real ball. What's your take on this? I don't let him win. Like, we played a 10, but it's always 9-9, and then I come in and I just boom, like I'll dunk right on the kid, right?
Really?
I ain't having him beat me until he could beat me. What's your take on giving the kid competition until he alone beats me? Because I could see us playing and he's 15 years old and he goes, Dad, I finally won.
Right.
After 10 years, I finally beat you.
Right.
Rather than him like beating me now.
Right.
Do you think I let him beat me now to give him confidence? What's your take?
That's it. How old? He's still a little guy, man.
5.
He's still a little guy. I'd say I'd probably give him a win here and there till he's 7, and then he starts to understand what's what. But I mean, you're a little harsh, man. You know?
No, bro, I'm up on him like Jordan in the finals in 1991. Like, I'm squatting and I'm pecking the ball out of his hands, right? But what I like about him and what he's not doing, he's not getting upset. Like, he'll go up for a layup. I come in and fucking swipe that thing right out of there. And he goes, Dad, that was a good block. Like,
Oh, man.
he's complimenting me on my play.
My God, bro, this is like a reverse relationship. You're like filling some, midlife crisis by fucking knocking your kid's shot into the next yard. And he's going, this guy's going through something. I better tell him he's playing great right now. I mean, who's this game for, him or you? Let the kid have a win here and there. Teach him, go, Caruso, if you fake it, Daddy will fly by. And then next time you come by, he'll fake it, and to show that it works, you got to do the no. Oh man, what's wrong?
I'm doing it the opposite way. I'm faking him. I'm doing head fake. He goes one way, I go the other, and he goes, "Oh wow, that's possible." Like, I'm hoping he apes my behavior.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm doing around the back dribbles through the legs, this, that, and the other thing. I do a fake. Because he was goaltending. I go, bro, you can't. That's goaltending.
Right.
You can't, like, shoot your hand up through the basket and block it out. He goes, I know it is, Daddy. He didn't know I knew the rules.
Oh.
He's playing this shit at camp. He's coming home and doing camp rules. Here, I go, no. I go, you traveled. You double dribbled. You can't do that. And he goes, I know, Daddy. I'm sorry. Like, fucking guy can't.
Hey, listen.
He can't John Stockton his way through the lane.
Right. You're like, listen, you'll learn when you get older. We're Italian. A lot of times Italian men have money on games like this. You got to play by the rules, all right? Shit. You took, by the way, a lot of fun heat. But you used to have a bit about. Do you remember this? Did you see this when this happened? When the Knicks had that great run in the playoffs this year, they got a guy Dante DiVincenzo. Yeah. I mispronounced it, but he's freaking great. And then you had that great bit about Italian stuff. Yeah. So they were sending you. He dropped 30 one game, and they were all sending stuff to you. That was funny.
Yeah.
So,
no. Listen. I mean, listen. He's 5. He'll come home today. He'll want to play again, right? Yeah. And I'll do the same thing. I'll be right up in his fucking grill and go, let's go. I want to give this kid competition. It's still fun. Don't get me wrong. I let him score, of course. But I got to tell you, bro, and I'm going to get a nice net where we could really start playing. I'm having flashbacks, and Lana surprisingly asked, you played organized basketball? I said, what? Freshman year, as we well know, I played freshman B bench. I was on the bench on the B team. So I wasn't that talented. However, I believe that I could have made varsity if I stuck with the basketball, but I went the soccer route.
Yeah.
And I would be curious.
I'd love to see your shot, your form. I want to see your form.
Yeah, I would want to play a one-on-one. We should do this on tour. I'd like to play a little one-on-one with you to see the level of a D2 you were?
D3, but captain. Very good player.
D3. So that's like freshman B bench.
I got a couple local D2 offers, but they were very close to home, so I didn't take them. But yeah, D3. When I got there for D3, and I got recruited, a guy I played against in high school who was really good was there, and I go, I didn't know you go here. And he goes, yeah, I was on the JV last year. You'll probably play JV. And I looked at him and I said, bro, Division III JV, that's like Division IV. I'm out. So as a freshman, even from my freshman year, I was the starting point guard from my first game as a freshman. So it was D3.
I just can't see it. I can't see it.
I'm waiting to show you until you get some footage too. I have some wonderful high school footage of me of a live playoff game where I went down with an injury. It was a big deal. They were broadcasting the game.
I gotta see it live with you with a basketball just to see the skill set. To go, okay, wow, now I believe it. Like that. What was
Just a taste, guy. Just a taste.
Did you have like a fadeaway? What was your move?
First of all, I had a deadly 3-point shooter. I think I still hold the Fredonia State record. At one point, I had, I want to say, 6 3-pointers and a half, which was a record. All right? I was on fire. I mean, I ended up with 18 points. That gives you an idea how much I drove the lane. But one of my signature moves was when I'd be behind the 3-point line, I'm holding up the ball, and the other guy's in my jock. I'd do this, faking, and he backs off. Ho! And then by the time he turns around, I'm draining a 3 right on him. Half the crowd's like, why isn't this guy playing for Creighton right now? Holy shit. But listen, to piggyback off you're not letting your kid win, I thought you'd be proud of this. Sadie was playing softball, and the season just ended, and she, progressed where she made contact. She didn't strike out all the time, and so she, made contact, but she never got it. She goes, I go, you didn't get a hit. Dad, I got 3 hits. I'm like, you hit the ball on the field, but somebody made an error. So that's how you got on base. And Jackie goes, it's still a hit. And I go, that's not really a hit. And Jackie's like, it should still be a hit. Like, so she hits it with no one is. That's a hit. But if she hits it where someone is and they drop it, that's not a hit. They still weren't able to make the play. I go, because it was an error. I couldn't explain it to them. Now, my point is, I get a text the other day. I go, Jack, check this out. Sadie made the all-star team. And the guy wants me to call him, and he's going to let me know what the commitment entails. So I call him, very nice guy, and appreciate all the stuff they do here voluntarily. But he's saying if they win in the next round in the local county, we then would have to go to Long Island, and there's a good chance we could. Now we have a girl on our team who throws like the equivalent of 70 miles an hour, and I'm like, well, you're gonna go to Long Island because she's unbelievable. And I go to him, I go, listen, it's great, I really appreciate it and all, but Sadie can't commit because of other things. And I go, but honestly, she didn't get a hit. And he's like, well, I go, I just couldn't do it anyway. She didn't get a hit. I can't, how could she be an all-star, Well, there's other ways they contribute. They field well. I was like, well, I appreciate that, but she's busy. So Jackie's like, so you wouldn't let her do it if she had the time because she didn't even get a hit? I'm like, yeah, you didn't get 1 hit all year. How could you be an all-star? What are we teaching, bro?
I agree.
So I know we're going to wrap this up, but she had her last game. And I go, let's go early to the batting cage right by us. I'll throw you 1 bucket of balls. You get warmed up, and then we'll go over to the field because you don't have batting practice when you get to the field. I threw her 20 balls. She missed 19 of them. One of them, she like semi-foul tip, and she's like, I got to go now, Dad. I'm going to be late. And I'm like, oh, God. It was like, so didn't do what it meant to do. Like, you're about to play a game, and before I take you to the game, you miss 19 balls. Now I got to reverse. I get there, I go, listen, it takes you time to warm up. You always miss the first bucket. We got that bucket out of the way. You're hot now. You're ready. You're into it. So she made contact, but, so, you wing it as you go, bro. You wing it as you go. You might want to let the kid win a game here and there just to keep him hopped
I don't know, man.
All right.
I don't know. I think I'm going to be in his shorts today. I'm going to play some D.
Jeez, that's a Sicilian in you.
He was playing DMI. He got really aggressive with me. I go, that's a foul. You fouled me. He goes, I know, Daddy. I couldn't catch up to you. And I'm like, this kid's like, he's not like the type like, oh, like I block it, and then he kind of like there's no like, oh yeah, like some kids get like angry that you're not letting them win or whatnot. Like my daughter's a little bit like that, but this kid is like, I'm swatting the shit away, and he's like, all right, I'll go get it. Let's do this shit again. I think, bro, the way he's approaching the game of basketball, this kid could be playing for the Lakers in 15 years.
Hey, well, Jay Moore, part owner, you already know him. Yeah. Let's just see, though, 10 years from now, is he going to treat you the same way, right? You're going to be, like, what, in your late 50s? He's going to be swatting the ball back in your face.
Good.
You're like, I got brittle bones, man. And he'll go, you didn't care about my bones when they were only 5 years old. Pay back to me. Awesome, man. I can't wait to get out there and shoot a few with your son, man. I'm looking forward to seeing
we'll be definitely shooting some hoops on the tour.
Good hang, brother.
There you have it here. Pete and Sebastian Show, SebastianLive.com for all tour dates and news related to touring, TV, podcasting, what have you. We will see you guys next week. Thank you for listening to the Pete and Sebastian Show.